First time in gym. My very first exercise is bench. Next to me are some Zoomers. They snicker and say to themselves, "This dude looks like he sits behind computer 24/7. About to cry. Make up something like I'm thirsty and go to toilet so I can pack and leave. Some dude stops me and asks if he can use the bench. It's Chad, just like from the memes. Say, yeah. He asks if I'll spot him. Okay. We start to talk. He notices I'm a first-timer in the gym. He teaches me lifts. We talk for an hour, and for this whole hour it feels like I'm safe and protected. My face when this Chad says, "See you tomorrow, okay? I have leg day and I'll teach you deadlifts." Is this how Chads are? It felt like a dream, but it was real. Be me, 18. Spend all day pretty lonely and miserable. Extremely religious, so I know I shouldn't be at all. Go to Bible camps. Get advice that I should get a job. Get home 2 weeks later. Ride my bike into town, picking up every application I can get my hands on. Filling them out and returning them in the same day. Walk into Long John Silver's. Ask for an application. Get one. They ask me to fill it out while I'm there. Alright. They ask if I can come in for an interview later that day. I'm sweaty in my bike gear. Say okay and get scheduled for an interview at 4. Leave, keep on my mission to get more applications, decide to get a tattoo appointment while I'm out. This all makes me feel happy because I'm finally doing something and making decisions in my life instead of being home. Go in for my interview later that day, get asked to come back for follow-up, get hired on the spot during the follow-up interview. This is my first real interview experience. This is my first job. I'm a cashier at Long John Silver's. Been working there for 3 weeks and already have an interesting story. Still amazed that I got hired within 3 days. Everyone likes me. I love my job. I thought getting a job would have been harder. Be me. Got a job at a makeup retailer a year ago now. Ulta. Friends make fun of me because I work at a makeup store. Joke's on them. I work with absolute 10 out of 10s every day. Women come into the store and typically avoid asking me for help because I'm a man, so I don't do anything but stand at the cash register or stock the shelves or do inventory or clean. They pay me $19 an hour for this. In talks about promotion because 99% of my time is spent being productive because I'm not screwing about with customers in the store talking about makeup and applicators. Easiest job I've ever had. Get invited to coworkers' parties a lot, which is cool as I never went to parties in high school. Life could be a dream, Anons. Apply to a makeup store. Be me, 22. My life is spiraling out of control. Drink and smoke often. 0 friends since elementary. Super skinny. Anime and video addicted. Bad acne. Jobless virgin with no real skills. Not in college. Neat. Depressed. One night I decide enough is enough after the biggest post-nut clarity I've ever had. Instead of killing myself, I just kill my old self. Get fit. Discover Mike Mew. Quit porn and substances. Learn to code. Start reading again. Actually start eating cooked meals instead of frozen burritos. Self-improve for 2 years. Fast forward. Be me now. 24. I have an interview tomorrow. I have a date this week. No longer depressed. No anxiety. My place is clean and smells good. I actually have friends now. Today after my shower, I look in the mirror and realize how far I've come. Start bawling my eyes out because I'm so proud of myself. We are gonna make it if you actually put in some effort. Deep down, I will forever be an idiot, but I finally am able to get out of bed in the morning and be a part of life. Wish me luck on that date, bros. Manage not to jerk off for 3 days. Feel depressed and lonely. Eat an apple. Do some workout and go to the swimming pool. Get dopamine. Feels good. Still lonely. Walk around the park for an hour and ask 3 strangers what time it is to have some social interaction. Today was a good day. How are you self-improving Anons doing? Have 11-year-old nephew. Comes over and stays for 3 days every week. Suggest we play basketball daily, fix his crap diet and correct his mouth breathing. Put him in difficult situations when it comes to socializing, forcing him to take the leader role. Anyone else making them father gains? Be me. Bored at home. Call all my friends for a walk. No one wants. No problem. I'll go alone. Dress properly. Buy an energy drink. Sit near a park. Nice weather. Feeling good. Bros, don't be afraid to do things alone. Be me. Dead-end job, no hope to improve, relationship with GF failing, socially awkward, can't make new friends, sit in room smoking pot and drinking and sucking at games. Find out GF is pregnant, no option for plan B. I'm going to be a dad. She gives me a chance to leave, but I decide to stick it out as my dad was useless, and I don't want to be the same. Fast forward 9 months, baby boy. Make decision. I'm gonna get my crap together for the boy. Actually get my crap together. Have to do it for him. Managed to get plumbing apprenticeship lined up. Good starting rate, too. Comfy, wholesome stories thread. Just spent 30 minutes playing peekaboo with my dog. She was genuinely having great fun. That happy look on her dumb little doggy face. She gets tired and I get on my laptop. The big goof sleeps while laying right on top of my legs. This dog loves me more than anyone else in my life has loved me. I cry, but I don't know why. All I know is I love this dog and she loves me. She's what keeps me going, B. No matter how terrible my life gets, no matter what I go through, I will always know that there's at least one living thing out there that genuinely loves me and wants to see me happy. Sometimes I feel like she's the only real bond I have with anything in this world. Whether you like it or not, I'm telling a story about the best Nintendo character. Be me, fat autist. One day while being depressed, I find my old Wii and balance board. Create new me and boot up Wii Fit. Do the setup and wait for it to call me a fat lard. Get to the choose your trainer screen and choose the female. Begin doing workouts and other stuff. The trainer begins to feel like a friend. Come back every day for a year just to see her. Get in shape. No longer fat autist. It may seem odd, but I still see her as a friend that encourages me to stay in shape. Be me. 2 months ago, with GF in my car, sitting in the backseat, listening to some music from our childhood. Broken by Seether and Amy Lee comes on. After the chorus, she turns and looks me dead in the eyes and says, "But I'm a little less broken when I'm with you." A wave of emotions comes over me and I start sobbing uncontrollably. She just holds me and tells me she loves me. This happened over 3 months ago and I can still hear those words perfectly in her voice echoing in my mind. What did I ever do to deserve someone as loving and appreciative as her? Newer guy in our office set up an Xbox 360 and a small screen in his cubicle and plays games on his lunch break. Other people in our office make fun of him and talk crap about it behind his back in the lunchroom. Actually caught up with him outside on a 10-minute break vaping. Chat a few times throughout the week. Dude's a widow and he's always taking care of his kids. Has no time to play games outside of work. Decide to start playing games with him during the lunch break. I have a blast with him. Other employees still talk crap about us. I know this makes his day though because his face lights up with excitement every time. Even brought in some old 360 games to play together. Dude's such a gem of a person and it makes me realize how crappy life can be. Positive dad stories thread. Be me, 9. Own a toy fire truck. I love my fire truck. Bring to show and tell. Kids make fun of fire truck. Go home and tell dad. Dad tells me not to worry about it. Next day, dad wakes me up for a drive to school. Past school. Dad, where are we going? My friends want to meet you, Anon. Pull up to the firehouse. Dad told his firefighter friends what happened. Get tour of firehouse and meet real firemen. Get to honk real fire truck horn. My face when my dad took off work just to make me feel better over some stupid toy truck. Be me. Been working barbecue joint for 3 years. Boss is like a dad, but cooler. We drink and smoke together. Song from his favorite band is playing. Ooh, do you know who this is, Anon? Answer instantly with correct answer. Hey, that's my boy. My face when it feels good to have someone proud of me. Thanks, boss. Be me. Have an older sister. Never got along with her in my youth. Now we're all grown up and she's moved out already. Still don't like each other very much. Live separate lives for the most part. Sister randomly invites me out to a club one night. Surprise. Go along with it because screw it. I don't really have any friends to hang out with anyway. Get to the club and it turns out it's some emo crap. She's wearing some kind of dark dress thing and goth makeup. Not into it at all. End up just sitting at a table drinking, watching her dance and stuff. A few drinks in, she suddenly comes over, takes me by the hand and leads me to the dance floor. I'm very reluctant, but she insists. We start dancing and I'm feeling really uncomfortable, but then the music suddenly changes and some song by Rammstein starts playing. Can barely hear what's going on around me. However, suddenly sis grabs me and pulls me close and hugs me. Sounds almost like she's crying. Tells me she regrets how distant she's been. Apologizes for not being a better sister. I apologize for not being a better brother. We promise to be better from here on out. Dance for another 3 hours. Get Burger King. Sleep on her couch for the night. Wake up to her giving me a glass of cold water. I start choking up a little. I really wish we could have bonded like this sooner. Few weeks ago, run into girl from my old high school at work. Run into her a few days after that, get her Snapchat. Ask her if she wants to go and get something to eat. Met up at 8 tonight, got sushi, talked about stuff. She said she wanted to hang out again and go to a show. Told me my hair was cute, gave me a hug goodbye. It was a good day, bros.